Well, welcome, Internet. It is great to see you on this fine Thursday evening, a departure from our normal Monday nights, but that is because we are joined tonight by Squiddy himself from Champions.io. Excited to jump in, excited to have a good time. It's your boy, Rhinoceros Rex, joined as always by the illustrious Beckatron. Here we go. Thanks for jumping in here. Squiddy, I guess give me real quick, introduce yourself, high level, do some housekeeping. We'll take it from there.
Yeah, I am the freshly minted community maestro for Play Labs. Play Labs is now about a week old. Thank you. Yes,
infancy.
It's in its very infancy. We fully spun off from Jam City into Play Labs. Basically, took the entire team working on Champions Ascension, including our CEO, our co-founders, our CEO Chris DeWolf and CTO Aber Whitcomb. They co-founded MySpace. They co-founded.
Never heard of it.
Jam City, and now it's Play Labs. So now we're and I'm their community maestro. So it's been amazing. I'm a lifetime community builder, and NFTs. This really allowed me to identify what I do best and how to turn it into a profession. So.
Exciting stuff.
I'll spare you all the details.
Thanks for jumping in.
Here we are.
Yeah. No, thank you for jumping in. And we are, because the playtest does end in 30 minutes, we are going to kind of speed run through the beginning stuff. But I always have to, and I'm actually going to switch you, Squiddy, so that way you don't necessarily have to be associated if you don't want to. But you all see this logo right above my head, or right of my head, SX.bet. They are our wonderful sponsor. And I was actually, messaging back and forth with them earlier today because I don't know if you could tell I'm a little stuffed. And so I'm a very busy man during the day, so I don't have a lot of time. So what I did was I was chatting with them. They gave me a couple websites to go check out to see what's the fastest way to get over a head cold. So what I did is I went and got all of those things ahead of this stream. And I'm going to, as opposed to taking them all at an appropriate time frame where it's all whatever, I'm going to mix them all together into one efficient yet healthy concoction. So it starts off with a bone broth. Now you can actually look all this stuff up. I looked this up ahead of this. Sprinkle in we have some fresh pumpkin seeds. I don't know if y'all can read that right there. So sprouted pumpkin seeds apparently is very healthy. They said some fresh garlic, but all I had was garlic salt, so I figured we can add some of that stuff in as well. We had some elderberry syrup came up next, but I only had blueberries in my fridge, so I'm just going to crush a couple of those in, get it all nice and mixed up. Okay, got some paper towels here. There's also, they say spicy food is very good for cold, so I got some red chili pepper flakes. And then, just a little bit of sriracha, everyone's favorite spicy food. And I figure, if I just really mix this up in a good way, we're going to be good. Also, they said some salt, gargling salt. So I just grabbed the salt ahead of this, a little bit of Morton's, the good stuff. Here we go. Just a little bit of salt in here, a little bit too much salt in there. And then we got some honey. They say honey is good, right, when you're feeling sick. So we got some honey to add in here as well. So just want to just drizzle that in there, and then I'm going to get sticky all over my mouse. And then so some lemon, some honey lemon. They say is good, but I only have some lime juice. So I figured let's just add some lime juice. It's close enough to lemon. It's referred to as limon in every one of the other languages. Okay, and I believe is the most efficient concoction of a health get over a cold quick. Bottoms up.
Oh no! Oh, ew! Oh my god!
Yeah, it's going a little bit all over.
No, ew!
The pumpkin seeds don't go down that long. It's a little crunchy, but the sriracha's really clearing out the nose. I feel like we can really get into this. No, this is good. This is a thing that we should put out on these.
Oh my god! Are we on like Fear Factor? I thought this was
no. This is just So through my research, there was one other thing that was called out as a way to try and stay healthy, which was to quickly. Oh my god, that's really spicy. To get over the cold, you need a regular dose of the largest blockchain betting platform by the volume in users with over 225 million of bets since its inception, SX.bet. SX.bet treats many symptoms, such as the ability to bet on sports, esports, NFTs, and more. Ensure you can consult a physician before taking SX.bet or drinking that concoction that I just made, as can lead to such side effects, such as being on a decentralized SX can as a even by saying that SX, if you're having symptoms of the everyday cold, tell your doctor that SX.bet might be the solution to not just bet the house, but be the house and own your own book. SX.bet, thank you for helping clear this head cold today.
Do you need a doctor? Wait, Ryan, I love that you never tell me these things before you do them.
Oh, man.
Man.
We can get through all the blueberries on that one, but the rest of it went down okay.
Bread? What do you?
I'm actually like, it's weird. I actually am feeling like cleansed. Like it's just burning through everything. So
what is this, like there might be a new medium?
Maybe here we are.
The spirit's told me to do it.
Yeah, I know. La Trifrueza, I agree. What the fuck? But that's the essence. We're done. We can move on. Now we can play some Champions Ascension. So I want to do because so I want to try and do as many things as possible. Let me share my screen real quick.
Also, hold on. Your audio
is it going in and out?
I don't know if it's your cold or if it's the concoction you just drank.
We'll see. I'll move the microphone away a little bit. Does that help?
That helps.
Okay, cool. So I'm getting the new microphones too, so hopefully that helps. All right, here we go. Share system audio. Share. Here we go. Pulling it up now. Okay. Squiddy, tell us what we're looking at here while you're dealing with the shock of watching me down a lot of sriracha and bone broth. You on mute, sir? Sorry. Still on mute? I don't know. Unless, Becca, can you hear him?
I can't hear anything.
Check your settings.
Oh, I muted myself. We're good.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, so wonderful. This is your little urchin boy. Urchin boy. And this is what you see when it's our free-to-play mode. Again, you can test the game, Champions Ascension. You can download and play for free. You're going to get an urchin. Now, you come into the game. Once you jump in with your little Aladdin boy.
Enter the world.
You're gonna see the magnificent Squiddy.
All right. Here we go. Allow.
Wait, quick question. Can I change my name? Because for some reason I typed in my name and maybe I didn't hit enter, and I'm now player 11675.
That's actually a lucky number in Messina.
It is? All right. So
11675. You're right there.
11675. No, you're born into royalty.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Hey.
That's gonna be the name of my first one.
What a lovely avatar. All right. The one thing I need to do, right, is if you're out there in the world and you want to jump into Champions.io and talk with us, I'm going to turn on my proximity chat so the internet will hear you. Please only say vulgar things, but talk nicely about my mother. So let me see. How do I exit settings? How do I turn on proximity chat?
Escape.
Escape. Escape
tab
settings.
Or escape. If you hit tab, you should be able to turn your
voice chat on. Turn on chat profanity filter. Let's let the kids play. Push the top.
We did a whitelist giveaway for people to try and test the filter for us. There were a lot of nasty words that were typed and said.
That's pretty intense. It's still kicking like fire in the back of my throat, by the way, while we're doing this. All right, so we're dancing around. This is like little. Is it a pet? Do you have a pet?
I do. It's a beetle.
What? Wow! Look at that. This is great. All right, so this is Champions Ascension. I guess set the world, set the stage. I see combat this way. What are we doing in here? What can we do? What fun things can we have?
Yeah. So again, our servers close in 17 minutes. So I'm going to try and give you guys a rapid tour.
Speed run.
Whoa. Speed tour. All right. So usually I would start with us doing a drunk race, but again, our first mini game. It's a fun little drunk race. Just follow me. We'll give you a sweet little tour around the scene.
Ooh, I love the way this guy prances. Look at that sachet.
Here you've got the crab tables. This is just like, one of our mini games. It's completely random. You bet on a crab and they can win tickets for you. Simple.
Ooh, what is the purpose of tickets?
So tickets mint
look
to
at
you
that.
loot boxes, and there are 2 other easy little
Ooh.
sinks in the game. But 50 tickets get a loot box. So you get tickets for winning mini games and winning combat battles, and then you can either mint
Oh.
NFTs.
Hey, we all love those dirty words around here.
NFT.
They're called digital collectibles to all the Web 2 gamers. Come on now. All right.
So look, here's one of like the fun little sinks. I'll just go with.
So you can draw?
Yeah, but we're play labs, right? AI we've been messing around with for a while.
Love that. Ooh.
I can just like go and change it up and do different
Very,
different styles, right? Like this is going to be the same.
that's very
art.
Daft Punk.
I
Coltrane
love
Choo
that
Choo.
The AI picks up the helmet very distinctly.
Yeah.
We just
I
added
see
a
that.
second one. Easy, right? So that's why
Wow.
it's one ticket. You can do some art.
Right.
Here's mini game number 2, right? This is
Ooh.
basically like Mafia meets Among Us. There's 6 participants. There are 2 guards and 4 smugglers, and you want to try and smuggle the essence. It's a social deduction game. Best with friends.
Nice.
Combat is back there, right? Combat is the core of the game.
Oh yeah. I feel like we should get one combat thing in.
Yeah, do combat right now while we're up here. I would just let
right.
you guys hop in. I'm going to stay out. Go on in and get wrecked. So you see some gold
Look
above
at
me
that,
right now. The MMRs just got released. That's a big thing for us here. So
yeah.
players are
So
gonna be
yeah,
able to see.
So all right. So who's your go-to when you're battling?
I do
in
random
here?
to try and get the extra tickets. I'm just trying to practice.
Oh,
I like
5
Greg.
extra tickets.
I got a soft spot
All
for Greg.
Greg. Wait,
if you guys
where's
go in
Greg?
together too, you might battle each other.
Greg.
I know. We're
Ooh,
trying.
all right. Should we
Looking for a match.
find a match? All right.
Yeah. Find a match.
Match found. Did your match find right now?
Yeah, mine found.
See how
Player
I'm saying,
6 we did it! All right, we're fighting each other. You're Greg. I am. Who is this? Ooh, player 1675. That number
Dangerous number.
is known. I know. This is exciting.
What are you, like
This
a
is very
dead
exciting. I get a
lady?
front row seat, and not just my
Alright.
front row seat.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm gonna get even more
Yeah,
of a front row seat.
I see. Ooh, yeah.
Whoa,
All right.
whoa.
Two. Wait, 4, 1. What?
Oh,
Glorious
merciless.
knockdown. Wait. How do I dodge?
Oh.
There's got to be a dodge.
LB, if you're on a controller, I think it's shift.
Ooh, you can do a control.
Yeah, I use a
Ooh,
controller for combat.
Wow, that's cool. Ooh, I can fly with these little wings. Ooh,
Oh.
no. Turn around.
Come on.
Hey,
Come
make
on.
sure,
Oh,
Greg, use your Fury of Titans. I don't
Whoa.
know
Which one is
if
that
you're using a
one?
keyboard, you might have to have had to map it.
Oh, how do I
Fury
map
of Titans. C, emote. Oh. Get out of there. Get away from me. I'm trying to emote. I'm trying to talk to you. Sad. Aw.
Oh,
Ooh, this person doesn't have a lot of health.
oh,
I gotta get
come
those
on.
extra tickets.
Come on.
This is actually really
Come
fun.
on. Come
Don't
on.
match away, baby. Some people are really freaking
Oh,
good.
no. Oh, no, I'm going to
Extra
die.
ticket.
Oh.
Saurus Rex coming through. Here
more.
it is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, now
Come
you
on.
get the warm up
Come
in.
on, Becca. Come on.
Gosh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that was a big hit. Oh, what's that purple one do? 4. Whoa, knockdown. You took that hit. You seem angry. Boy, dodge.
Oh.
Big hit. Big
Oh,
hit. Merciless.
no.
Piercing. Merciless.
No.
Piercing. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh, man. All right. Let me get a little emote on. Let me... Well, that's not a very good one. It took too long.
Oh no!
Oh, man. Funny, how? This is amazing.
What'd you say?
You've been holding on to this game for so long. This is amazing.
I haven't been holding on to shit, dude. We've been doing our thing.
Yeah. And, this is just StreamYard isn't great.
And so it's like again, we're in a pre-alpha test, right? So like we're testing out combat.
No,
so that's
I'll let you know
for gamers.
Yeah, the bit rate on this on StreamYard, which is the program that we're using to do this, isn't super great. So on the game that I'm watching, super smooth, super clean. So I recommend you can go on the website, download this, and start playing. It's top notch. It's top notch.
It's top notch, baby. And then we got to get you the funnest part of again the session. Dancing is very important, right? So the last 5 minutes, everyone goes into the bar. It's usually now it's the last 10 minutes, but everyone goes into the bar and for a little dance party. We got to show you. We have to show you guys the bar anyway. So
exit the city. Exit. Yes.
Exit to the city.
That's not. Okay.
I am out here awaiting your arrival.
All right.
We shall wait for Becca. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
We gotta go. All right.
Gotta go.
Wait,
I'm gonna take you to see downstairs real quick because.
All right. Oh, that's not Squiddy. I'm going the wrong way. There we go.
Where?
We're going downstairs.
Hello.
Downstairs, back to where.
All right, there we go. Yeah, back to the start.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see you guys.
So it's just like there's a whole little like downstairs, right, which is nice. Come on, check out the Sadari.
Ooh. All right, some juice. Whoa, that's cool.
That?
Juice team, do you guys have some guilds ready to go?
We're testing some things out here. We're testing some stuff out.
Nice.
Really excited to go in on the guilds, and guild play is going to be very important to us and what we're rocking here. We got some stash in there as well, and great way for content creators. Let's go inside the bar.
All right, let's check it out. Ooh, love the sound.
How long have you guys been building this?
We've been in our pre-alpha since September, and then when we met, this was like it was not reality yet, but it was being worked on. It's been being worked on for like 15 months.
Damn. At this point, or at that point, it had been 15 months.
Yeah. So again, I was just getting ready to come into the squad. So again, like I can do the other fun little sync, right? Is just to change the music. So I can just for one ticket, I can change the tunes.
Whoa! Everyone is now listening to your song.
Yep. So it's like a Pokemon Go gym. And we got people already in here early for the dance party.
Ready for the dance.
For the last 7 minutes, I'm going to if you don't mind, mute in here. Oh, we'll do it for the last 5 minutes, and then I'll come back. I'm
gonna turn on the music and the master volume up in the headphones, and maybe the proximity chat should work. Proximity chat, push to talk. Voice chat is on. English. All right. Howdy, friends. Is that working? Ooh. All right, let me get close to you real quick, Squiddy. Ooh, dancing.
What's up?
There we go.
What's up?
All right.
What's up?
Can you hear me in the game and in your earbuds from the stream?
Well, I got a major echo here. I got to figure this out.
Yeah, you probably have to turn off the stream volume, which is going to be tough. I don't know how to do it. Good luck.
I didn't know how to. I also forgot I could have. I don't know why I closed the video, but
you're good.
I couldn't figure out how to turn it off in here. So if I'm in, I don't know if I play. If not, it's all good.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'll get it. I'm gonna jump into the voice proximity, and just try and turn the volume really low so I don't hear you guys because definitely want to talk to the people because today was a historic day for this project.
Yeah, the mint was awesome. All right, see you want to dance.
Really historic day for this project, and we're gonna keep it. Then we're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it rocking on the stream. I'm assuming. just as we close up again. Our servers close at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
right.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 12 to 2 Eastern and 6 to 8 Eastern is our play hours.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
we just
anyone,
added some
even
times
if you
for,
don't-
for our friends in Asia.
Yeah, I noticed. Just like anyone can get in. You don't have to have. Ooh, here we go. Yeah,
I'm
that's
so curious, like,
longer.
what's the story behind these characters?
We'll
Like,
dive
there's, like-
in a little bit. We'll dive
Yeah,
in a
there's,
little
like,
bit. The lore is
medieval-
incredibly rich.
Lots
You
of
just said the magic
characters.
word. The
These
lore.
pets? Like this
Yeah,
little
these-
creature that's hanging out next to you is.
I know. This is
I
sick.
want one.
Yo, I'm really digging this passed out guy over here on this table. That's
Yeah,
looking
he's been
dope.
there for a while.
Hey, voice chat! Voice chat, get at us. We're live on the internet. People will hear what you have to say.
Tell them I say hi.
Let's go. Squiddy
What's
says
up,
hi.
everybody? What's up?
Hello.
So that you guys can hear me now on the dance floor?
Can you guys
Dance,
hear Squiddy?
Clinton, dance.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Last 5 minutes, baby.
Squiddy.
Historic day in Messina. This dance
Yo,
party is
honestly-
live on the internet, everybody.
Here we go.
We are live. Let's show up and show out for the best part of Slice. Murder in the
All
dance
right.
floor. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we can do some chair dancing.
Who's chair dancing?
Man.
I'm doing a little chair dancing.
Yo, seeing some of these, like the MMR rankings, that's pretty crazy with the ranks. Got some impressive battlers out there.
So cool. Really,
Yeah, this is
enjoying this.
So again, sometimes
And- I apologize for the game looking laggy on the screen, but I promise we'll fix it in post. I'm recording this, so we're good. It's recording locally. But I
nothing
promise.
Yeah,
better
we-
than the game. We're in a great spot. And we know what we got, and that it's good looking out though. In the comment, good looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, there's a
we're-
lot of people in here.
yeah, man. It's the dance party. The dance party is one of the
We
best
see my
parts.
friend.
of the day.
Viteos! Oh. Viteos, hey! Everyone say hey for the internet, please!
Yo.
Hey guys.
Hey! I feel like a professional DJ. This is amazing.
Everybody, put your fucking hands
cheers.
up.
Dance, Clinton, dance.
The group cheers is usually.
Yo, this is a legit vibe. Like this, when people are like, "Damn, Web3 games are not fun,"
Let's go.
point them to
Yo,
this moment right
Think
here.
about it. Think about it. This is your Discord voice chat, right?
Yeah.
See Mr. Diamond Dip on the dance floor. Diamond Dip.
Simon, do it.
Let's go. I love this shit. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Let's
Ooh, there we
freaking go.
go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go. Champions.
I can't wait.
Champions. The elementals are coming. In here, the urchins turn into elementals. Let's freaking go, baby. See you guys out there on the secondary. See you guys out there in the Discord. We're live right now. You guys are representing here on the stream. Let's keep it popping, baby.
Like, Conley, make sure to smash that subscribe. All right, I want to see how many people in this one. How many people to play.
All right. There's my little pep talk, and then we just go for like 2 more minutes, and then the server kicks us all out, and then we all
All right.
wait until
Then we
tomorrow.
call it. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep
Man.
walking around then. I'm gonna keep
Yeah, please.
I know. Let's.
What else?
Check
I'm
out
gonna look at the
upstairs.
bar a little bit.
Feel free to play some crabs. There's another crabs table upstairs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
we
this
got
monkey with a jukebox.
There's this like
Wow, he's big.
liar's dice situation.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's my favorite game. That's the best ticket earner, and I
it?
love liar's dice.
Yeah.
Are you
Dude,
playing against other people?
Yes.
You can
Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, wow, look at that.
kindling this fire right now over here.
Diamond Legit made it to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love
Oh, why is
Proximity
this guy
Chat.
locked up in a? Why is this person locked up in a cage?
Yeah, every bar needs a cage dancer.
Every bar needs a cage dancer. Exactly.
I'm not sure if he's a dancer or a slave. He's just like
This one comes complete with a the time hang.
Gosh, like parents just unplug the internet.
And then the people, the people are always wanting more.
I know, you gotta leave them wanting. That's the trick. Well, that was really, really fun. All right, I'm gonna exit out of this.
Shame we only got a shortened time, but you got a little bit of a gist. Like we didn't get to do any mini games, but
right.
Yeah, we did. We fought.
You got
to fight,
which is good.
Yeah, we got the combat. We fought. We're doing it. We got to dance. We got some proximity chat. I got to feel like a DJ for a minute. This is a big win. Big wins all around tonight, friends.
Just 1 minute, though.
Just 1 minute. I know. Well, after that super vibe hype train, holy shit. All right, now that we got the quick tour, everyone from like this, I don't own a Champions NFT. Anyone can get in. They can log in. You can use Squiddy's code if he wants to share it in the chat. Or if you go on the Champions Ascension official Twitter, they have some codes up there in the Twitter feed. Check it out. You guys can go down if you have a Windows computer, download and start dance partying just like we did. Use that proximity chat. Make sure you tell everyone to follow and smash that subscribe to Play Economy. Because that was really cool. Like, the battle was sweet. I wish we could have done some drunk racing or some drunk crabs or some drunk painting or not. I mean, it's not all drunk everything, but all of the above. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. It's a really special thing that we've got going on. It's the experience, and people understand the experience. And it's a community of gamers that recognize that they're just here for something special. So it's really cool. It's really cool.
All right. So while we were in there, you said something that is every time I hear it, my ears perk up, which is the lore. There's deep lore in Champions Ascension. So set the stage. Why are we in this city? Why are we battling rhinos versus undead witches? Why are we stumbling around these drunk streets? Fill us in. Catch us up.
So again, like I could, anything that I do and talk about the lore would do it a disservice. Right, but we are just to speed things up. Again, we are in the 3rd season of the lore. We can share some links on the website. Again, our VP of Narrative at Jam City, Ryan Kaufman, who's now with Play Labs. He's written on things like Game of Thrones, when that very interactive lore, deep, rich lore. Because again, this is IP that was created to be, mega IP, and a lot is being invested into it. And essentially, the whole world of Messina, it revolves around, really, really combat at its core. So you go through, you look at the specific characters, how they all kind of, it's like a big bang, right? And then, I highly encourage. We've got audiobook coming out. We got really fun things that we're going to do. And I think that's one of the fun things about the project is the lore. And again, like gearing up for a mint, I'm behind the lore myself because, as you can imagine, preparing for a mint is tough, right? But part of the mint that we're doing right now that just happened, there's a 1-of-1 that's being made by the community on Twitter. So again, if you follow Champions Voices on Twitter, you'll be able to follow a live lore being played out by the community, led by our head of lore, and it's really cool. And a 1-of-1 is going to be minted and distributed to someone who is very active in the process.
No way.
That's really fun, and this the start of what we're going to be able to do to just like bring the lore and truly integrate it into the game. We've got projects. We've got other different fun little lore things like Gorgata, which is like an underground fight club. Which again, I shouldn't even be talking about it.
Oh,
I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't know if this. I really shouldn't be talking about it. Just because again, Becca and I go way back. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'll let her.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah, so
sharing
we-
that.
Zach,
kind of like
Zach
to start. We did a collab with another really cool NFT project called Gen Dungeon, Gen Dungeon, and our guy made a generative dungeon, and our guy made like a maze, Champions themed maze, and our players would do that maze like on their platform, but Champions themed. They would unlock a code, and then there were 8 people who got into it. And they got into Gorgata, right? And so they were part of this like underground fight club that was happening in the Discord and on Twitter, and happening like live. There was like betting and gambling, like with our Discord tokens that people use for the initial allow list, and just like grinding, like throwing fruit at each other. So that was like a really fun story. So some of our like most hardcore community members right now, their profile pictures are like one of ones from like the story of Gorgata that were like handcrafted and handpicked, and everyone had an opportunity to do it. Just our most active community members were a part of it, and those like little things like that, who care about the game and want to see and have a piece in it, like it's all in the lore, it's all in the story, written out live as they're participating in real life too. So again, like the best people to talk about these lore experiences are the community members that are going through it each specific time. And again, I can't encourage you more to follow Champions Voices and follow along, because it's fun, right? The guy's a professional storyteller.
Yeah. Is this the I was recently introduced, there's like an NFT collection, I think it's Generative Dungeon, where like actually on the NFT you like play a little like dungeon maze game, right? And you could go play on OpenSea. Yeah.
Yes. And so our players did that in a Champions Ascension one for Gorgata. And we love finding cool projects, cool things that we can see what we can do together. Now, I like to collaborate, right? I'm an equal opportunist. When it comes to doing cool shit, if it aligns with our values, let's see what we can do, right?
That's awesome. Yeah. So you just came off of Jam City, right? Which was one thing that you mentioned. You guys are now your own Champions.io company, pushing this out. What's like, we're doing these kind of pre-alpha 2-hour at a time tests. What's like the next 3, 6, 12 months? What's happening? Obviously, the mint that just went super successful today, which we could talk about first, and then talk about whatever, all the other stuff. What should people hold on to their pants for?
Well, just being along for the ride, right? So again, we're testing. We saw 3 of the families that were being tested: the Carcadon, the Eos, and the Whisper. We've got 12 families, right? So again, coming up soon, there's going to be 3 new families that come in for testing, right? And just to battle out. They've never been alpha tested yet. Like they're rigged, they're ready to go, but like they have to be fine tuned. So since September, since we introduced combat, which was in I think it was in late October. No, I think it was maybe November. It's been these 3 families, and we shifted out 9 to another, and just really fine tuning them, and then expect to see that process again for the next set of 3, then the next set of 3, then the next set of 3. Just some real nerdy, geeked out shit for people who just love how these things are developed, right?
Meta.
They have some who have like a specific character, probably going to train harder when it's theirs that's being in. And again, like the ones that are chosen to be tested, they're nominated by the community. Like Moosey McMooseface and Greg are both names by the people, and very wide spectrum.
I didn't see the Moosey McMooseface.
There's the storytelling, and just an experience as a gamer that you just can't really get anywhere else. You're testing out a combat game. You can get as involved as you want in the storytelling and the lore, and the path, and like a voice that can be had in terms of like helping steer the boat of this game.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's like one thing that I often talk about, is how there is a really cool and like distinct line between what the community is super interested in and what the game developers are building for, which normally you go through like a 3 to 5 year game development process, and like it's only at year 3 to 5 that like the community is brought in to this game that they're interested in. Whereas like you all, like this is pre-alpha, like anyone right now can log in and start playing and earn tickets and potentially earn an NFT and like start to have a say in what's happening in the community. You hop in the Discord, and like that's happening like way sooner than any typical game development. So you get the Gregs and the Moose McMoose faces of the world, which is, albeit very, very funny, but also like all of this cool, like subversive underground Fight Club level stuff that wouldn't happen. I just think of think of Modern Warfare 2, right? That's never going to happen in a Modern Warfare or any of these games that are coming out at this level. So it's really cool because there's that instant feedback loop for a developer is amazing. You will build a better game for the players that most, which is like at the end of the day why you're building games in the first place. Like it's amazing.
And our guys too, like again, our whole team, they're like how often do you get a chance to fucking battle the people who are making the game, right? As they're testing it. How cool is that, right? Like that's just so fun, and get a chance to just beat their ass while they're making the game.
Yeah.
Like,
players take a lot of pride. I didn't like that you weakened my weapon, so I'm going to take you out with this other one that you
like that. You like that life claw? I'm going to nerf that shit. Fuck you. You know, like that's that type of attitude, that type of fun stuff. And it's really fun and it's really healthy. And it's a lot of fun to be part of. I can't wait that I can get more into this now because again, for the last couple months, it's been the mint. The mint has taken over my life because of how important getting these assets into the hands of gamers and gaming communities. You know. It's never going to be perfect, but you know, I think we did. It was a pretty solid job trying to get these things distributed, and now we can get back to the roots. Yeah.
So and it was a free mint too, right? Like everyone.
It was a free mint. It was a free mint.
That's awesome.
It's the future. Free is the future.
Yes.
So it's again, we believe in that, and like you know, the floor is sitting pretty healthy at like a. Right now, 0.06 or 0.058-ish. I'm, again, the broom's out of the closet. It's been a little chill lately. But again, I think that also is a testament to thank you, La Truffouers. Thank you. I think that, it's going to be interesting. A lot of people are holding, because again, the reveal is going to be sweet. A lot of people who are in the know understand like some of these things, like rarity's not going to be everything. It's about certain parts, you know, for breeding, for combat, for breeding. It's the whole shebang. So that might be the second time I've said shebang.
It's the third time I've said shebang, and now we're at 4. And
I'm just going to stop now. And
good.
No, it's fun. It's really fun. It's just fascinating. I know a lot of people are just like watching this very, 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 very closely. Yeah. So.
And also, like, I know, audience, I know we are asking questions right now, but this is like, you know, this is your time to like dig your finger into any like this thing you want to get out of Squiddy and see if we can get him to say it live on the internet. So dig away. And so that's, I mean, it's all really, really cool. So now that this is to bed, you're getting back to focusing onto the roots and building. Like, what are you the most excited about that's coming up? Like you mentioned this audiobook, which sounds very, very interesting, and I love a good lore dig in. But like, I know we're in pre-alpha, all that kind of stuff. Like, what's happening over the next few months? That's really, really exciting.
Well,
that you're allowed to talk about, of course.
I'm really looking forward to growing with and making superstars of streamers. Right, as someone who is a lifetime gamer, I understand being a content creator is hard work, right? And again, these games don't exist, right? That's the marketing.
Keep saying it. You know, we're out here striving. We're out here pouring our blood, sweat, and tears onto the internet every night.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and refresh my camera because it looks like I conked out. But you know, that's something that's really important to me. It's a lifetime game. I understand that value, right? And I'm always player first. I'm always people first. And I said that in my interview. I say it now too. Like there are gonna be times where, you know, I'm gonna side I'm gonna be on the side of the community because again, I'm here. I'm representing the people. That's how I've sold myself, and that's what I believe in. I think that there should be someone like this on the inside for all of these games, right? And that's just kind of like it's pretty surreal that I've been able to. You know, it's just, you know, it's cool, that's right? Exciting. So I'm always going to stay true to those values, and I'm always going to try and look out for the peeps. And I'm really excited to like. There was at the beginning stages when I'm never worked for a video game before, right? Lifetime early adopter, lifetime gamer, never actually worked in the industry. So there are times like, hey, go get this person with 100,000 followers. I'm like, all right, listen, that's not going to work. You know, we have to got to go to the bottom up in this thing. Like, I don't give a shit about them, right? And it's taken some time, but like I don't want to waste my time, energy, and resources, like assets, to get to people who not going to do anything with the asset and just don't give a shit of what you're doing, right? So
Yeah.
I love that we have a free mint. People who are interested in the game have opportunities to get into the game, and it's going to be push and pull on both sides, right? I'm not going to just give you anything. You got to show a little to get a little, right? And again, I'm here to grow with the people.
We can show a little if we need to.
It's going to be a two-way street. I'm here to establish a two-way street, right, with game and creator, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be fair on both sides based on where we're at, and the support of the game. I know that's one of the things that a lot of people are upset about is like they spend all this time in building out the game, they don't get the support of the game. You do some good stuff at Champions, we're going to show you all the love we can do, right? Like we got a lot of love to give. We got a lot of people that we can just bring up, right? That are making good stuff, that are making good content. And I'll do whatever I can to enhance and add value to that and reward that as I can.
Well, I think that's what's so interesting about Web3 gaming, right? Is that you get the opportunity if you're dedicated, right? Then you have the opportunity to kind of like contribute and receive, whether it's like more responsibility or kind of like directions or strategy of the game. I think that's what's really exciting is even with the games that we love so deeply now, we don't have to just be passive consumers. We can be kind of active participants, like engaged in the game, which I think is so much more rewarding. Like when you're talking about that community and that affinity, I mean, like what's better than a fan club that actually can direct the IP that you love so deeply?
So I'm really excited. That's like with like the spinoff too, and like the flexibility now that I've kind of got where I can really be creative, right? And I'm not worried about representing Jam City, which has a amazing company that has a plethora of games, right? With like Disney IP and everything too. You're representing that now. It's all about Champions. It is all about Champions right now. We're doing a lot of other cool shit, but Champions is our MVP. Champions.
Wait, tell me about I'm curious about the name. So it's Play Labs, but it's PLAI. Is that like
intentional?
AI?
All right.
The artificial intelligence.
Play with AI. Play with AI.
Okay. Because I saw with that in the artwork, you're like AI artwork.
There were some people behind that.
So have you guys been using AI in like creative concepting, or are there stable diffusion embedded within the gameplay coming?
Yeah, so you saw the Daft Punk shit that
right.
So we've had that, we've had that really since the beginning when we opened up the courtyard. Just like I think it's stable diffusion, but again, we've been training these assets to kind of like emulate certain families, and again, it picks up. I like to do Daft Punk as an example because that helmet is so distinct. Everyone knows what the Daft Punk helmet is, like Shrek, right? Like something like really notable. I'm bummed that
it's like Rhinoceros Rex smoothies full of bone broth and sriracha. It's just as recognizable.
You fixed it.
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Just as recognizable as a squid fully focused. So there we go.
Squid fully focused.
But I forgot we were going there, but it's exciting, and I can't wait for that. And again, the whole like content creator with this too is especially like the combat game scouting, right? Getting film on how something works. If you're a good creator, you have a big audience, and you're working really well with one prime, right? You're gonna bring value to that prime because a lot of people are seeing how that can work. So when you're done with it, you've created value for yourself. By streaming in and showing this character, maybe it brings in more value on the secondary market, right? To sell directly to a player because there's going to be more interest, not because it's rare, but because, I kind of know how this thing fights because I saw, Rhinoceros Rex
So-and-so.
Absolutely beasted with it for like 3 months.
Slaying out there in the Guardians world.
That's up to you, right? And it's not like a play to earn where it's like, all right, I bought this thing. Close my eyes. Give me 100x, please. Now. It's okay. Like I have some ownership. I have ownership in the game that I do, and it's up to me. I can bring value to this, and I can earn from my time and energy that I'm spending putting into the ecosystem and into the character.
I love what you just said with such a 2021, 2022 mentality. Like I'm gonna buy this, and it's gonna make me a millionaire. Like let's go. So funny. Wait, so curious, like I'm curious about like the lore of your specific character. that you were playing with? It was like a Medusa. Was it a man, a woman?
That's a Derolk. That's a Derolk. I love her. They're actually some of the most badass in the world. They're very evil at their core.
Okay. Would you consider yourself? I'm going to go into some heavy D&D terms, but would you consider yourself chaotic evil, or are they more like chaotic or lawful evil? Like, how are we falling on the train?
I'd be on the chaotic evil side.
Okay, all right. Just a true DJ.
Anything that lines up with the attention span, right?
Okay, there you go.
Like a dog with a tennis ball. But yeah, it's fun, and like that's why like in these games, able to like, especially in mini games too, you can be mischievous with lives, dice, and kind of like. It's very fun. But speaking of D&D, our Discord manager is a unbelievable dragon master.
Nice.
I think that's Dragon Master.
Dungeon Master. It's okay. Yeah.
I am not a Dungeon Master.
It's okay. We will get you into the roast one day. So I actually, I don't know if I caught you up on this, Becca, but I am the Dungeon Master. This is like very much a tangent. I am the Dungeon Master of a squad. We've been playing now for 3 years, and we've only played virtually over Zoom. We are doing the end of March. We are doing our final session. It is in person, our first insertion in person, last in person, final session of the entire campaign for 3 years. Unheard of. I'm very excited. And then I can put the dungeon mastering to bed for a little bit and focus on playing video games like Champions Ascension. So here we go. Yeah. So it'll be good.
What kind of responsibilities does one have as a dungeon master?
Oh my gosh, it's a combination of being a parent, which is like finding 2.5 hours on 6 different grown-ass adult schedules is like the hardest thing in the world, that is like uninhibited by like children or trips or weddings or insert thing here. Oh man, that is the biggest part of being a dungeon master. Then after that, it's like coming up with the lore and building a world and creating characters and trying on all your different voices all the time. If you guys need some good voice actors, I'm actually trying my hand at a few different ones. I got my Russian, so it's right now one of the guys in mine is he's a forger. He's building a lot of weapons in hell. His name is Bell, but he's a mad Russian guy, and he's like, everyone is just so stupid around me. So that we got that one, and then we have old man Jenkins saying, well, here, listen up, Sonny, I'm going to walk you through the story of my life. So there's we got a lot to work with. So like, just spit on some ideas, some characters that you're working on over at Champions. Yeah.
Hold on. So wait, you're telling me that for 2.5 hours you read through those different characters?
The group in a different way. Most of the time, we're just like rolling dice and doing like intense math, like action math. You like roll a dice and you're like, I get +2 to my hit. And everyone's like, +2 to the hit. And it's like action math. So, but it's fun.
I don't know, Ryan. I think you need to be on like volume 2 of the Champions audiobook. Personally, I think we need to get Ryan in character. Yeah.
Here we go. Just find a nice Russian. I'm also good at a French man, like, oui, oui. It is so nice to have seen you going down to the shop. Yes. So we could do a lot. We could figure it out. Yeah. Sorry, this involves.
Unfollow Ryan.
Yeah. Please do not smash that subscribe if you want to come to talk about Champions, but smash that subscribe if you want to hear weird character voices that Ryan practices in his dark room, waiting to play with his friends who never call him back. Here we are.
I just want to get you a bunch of like VTubing characters.
I know. We can do it. Yeah, I would love to do. I'm getting the new microphone, so here we go. We'll be doing. No longer will there be any of this feedback if I get too close. It'll be great.
I heard Rick and Morty needs a new voice actor, right?
I know. The only thing I think I can do is the burps. Outside of that, I don't know if I have anything. I'll have to practice that one. I don't know if I can just do that on the spot on the internet. No, I can't do it. No, it's
Sorry,
okay.
Squiddy.
I'm just reading a comment saying that you could see. I just saw a shebang comment.
Yeah, the shebang one. Yeah, waiting for the ultimate shebang. That's the most important part. So we're coming up in the hour here. One of the things, because it's a little cold out there in crypto winter, the bears are coming out. So, Squiddy, could be life, could be champions, could be whatever. What is one thing that gets you excited and gets you out of bed every day right now? That's like a bright part of your life. Just curious.
Just currently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster
I'm a
Energy.
diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Ooh, how's that feeling?
Ooh.
Feels great. We're a win away from going to the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Pop.
You never met Puff Daddy? Wasn't with
I've never.
me?
Oh my gosh. Hi, Puff.
Oh.
Hi, Puff.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a smooshville.
Yeah, so right now I'm planning on heading back, although some things are in the air. Maybe head back to Philly. Well, I might just wait for the Super Bowl. Fingers crossed they win.
Fingers crossed. So I'll have you know, if you want to learn SX.bet, I know nothing about sports. I know nothing about betting. I know nothing about sports betting. But you can do all of those things on SX.bet.
I know
Check
sport.
it out.
Nice plug. Nice plug.
Thank you.
You're a professional.
Always trying to bring it in.
You know what you're
You
doing.
know, I am nothing if I'm not a corporate shill. Okay, I will shill the shit out of anything if you pay me enough money. You heard it here. All right, you heard it here.
What
that's
about
cool.
Dungeons and
Philadelphia Eagles.
Dragons? Can you do some like D&D betting on SXBet? I mean, then you would care.
That's
Actually,
got to be an underground market, right?
yo, that actually could be something because Critical Role has a big following. And I bet you if there's like, you could make some betting pools around the Critical Role show. That'd be very interesting. Kay, if you're paying attention, we have things to talk about. All right.
New products.
New products are going to start rolling out very soon. It's just going to turn into one weird, eclectic. What is Ryan Day interested in this week? Let's set up a pool. SX.bet. Please keep buying ad spots on our episodes. Please. This will be a lot of fun. Well, that's cool. Squiddy, what should people be looking for? Where can they find you? Where can they find Champions? All of those things.
Yeah, I mean the reveal. It's gonna be a sweet weekend because the reveal for these elementals.
It's happening this weekend.
It's happening. Yeah, the reveal is on Monday.
Okay.
So these are gonna be unrevealed, kind of pushing around. At some point, you're gonna see
Break out your broom.
revealed: fire, water, earth, or fire, water, air, and earth.
Okay.
So again, like if you have an affiliation.
Classics.
An affinity to one of the houses, you're going to kind of know what you're dealing with there. So that's a fun little wrinkle. And then the reveal is going to be nuts. So come join us for our Twitter space. It's going to be Sniper City, right? As people look for their specific traits, right? Because again, certain people value things differently than everybody else. That's one of the cool things about Champions. So people are going to be looking for their traits. People are going to be looking for the sublime parts. People are going to be looking for purity, right? For breeding. And again, it's taking advantage of some paper hands who just got lucky with some free ETH and are going to be selling certain elementals way less.
We only got diamond hands here.
For someone who
we
knows.
only got diamond hands.
That's going to be really fun. And I really can't wait for that. I know I've been I've been saving some ETH.
There you go.
Again, I'm a lifetime gamer. And I get to work for a game, right? So again, this is the game. I love to have many characters. I like to have one of each. I like to just I like to mess around, do my thing as free mint. Like I just this feeling of degenning in. It's fun. And I'm all in on this game and everything I do. So you can catch me on Twitter, Squiddy NFT. You can catch me. We even get to chat about our friendship back too that we just back. We can chat about bagel. We can chat about bagels.
Wait, I have a question
universe
for you.
story that I'm here right now.
I have a question for you about ETH Denver.
Yes.
Are you guys going to ETH Denver?
Yes, I do. I do have a ticket to Denver.
Okay, because I know we were talking about that with. This was so serendipitous between like Squiddy, you and I already having a connection, a serendipitous connection, and then Angela Dalton is. Working with like Champions and she mentioned like coming to ETH Denver. So
Angela
shout
Dalton.
out for that. Yeah. She's working with Jonathan and Justin.
We were on a call earlier.
Anyways,
I don't remember any of their names.
There's a whole ETH Denver.
But that's a
play.
shout out. That's the thing you should pay attention for. ETH Denver is going to have a lot of games. We're going to be setting up there. Shelby, if you're paying attention to this, for your birthday weekend, we are going to Denver, baby. So we're going to be playing a lot of fun games there. So come check it out.
Yeah, let's get Champions involved. I know I was talking to someone there. I know whoever's setting up the game stuff. I think we're gonna get out there and get involved. So
yeah,
nice.
Yep, they've got some like arcade set up to debut some or showcase some games. So
sweet. Yeah, please follow up. I would love, because again, like anything, we're here, right? We are on the scene and we're ready to rock. So.
You're
playable. That's
a big step. And then the other thing, so thank you, Squiddy. We're excited to have you. The other thing is we will be back on our normal Monday programming next week, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are joined by Star Atlas and someone else who loves D&D. So probably all of the conversation won't be about video games. It'll just be about D&D. So we will do it. But check us out. If you're turning in for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe, press that like button, give all the things that YouTube people do or Twitch people, whatever. If you want to give me some biddies, throw them our way. But it's great to have you all here. We love you all each individually and equally. This is another wonderful episode of Playconomy. Thank you all. Have a good night. Let me click the right button. And